Let's give a big manly jazz welcome to Dr. Dan and the Greek Combo!
Yeah, thank you, folks. Good afternoon. What a cracking day down here in Manly. And it's great to be here. Of course, I've been away for a few months. It's really nice to be back in Australia. The sun's out and we're starting to get cold in the north, so it's great to be here. You just heard, actually, we dedicate that very first opening to our saxophonist that passed away very recently, the beautiful Chris O'Day. And he was a great friend of mine and a great friend of ours. And we're very lucky to have a wonderful man standing in for Chris, and he's now a permanent member of the band, the wonderful Karl Laskowski. Would you please make him welcome? And then you heard Boy Wonder himself. There he is, Rhys Moore on the trombone. Doesn't get any better than that. Getting my backside kicked all along the way. Paul Mitchell-Brown on the guitar. And that tune is written by our fearless leader. I am not the leader of this band, contrary to popular opinion. The leader of this band is Matt Moore up there on the drums. He wrote that tune, that last tune, that's called Sachet. And I'm going to continue with a... Is this one of yours too? Yeah, this is another one of Matt's. This one's called Flies in Your Face. Because you can't do an afternoon of New Orleans music without some Dr. John. Well, down the road, come a junko partner. Boy, he was loaded, loaded as ass can be. Boy, he was knocked down, loaded. You know he wobbled all over the street. 6 months. Ain't no sentence. But the done, yeah, ain't no time. Well, they got bars up on the Ponderosa. So every night, the night's the night. Well, if I had $1 million, just 1 million to call my own, I'd buy me the land around the parish prison, throw me a big movie phone. Yeah. Mr. Jones, oh boy, on your back so hard, you gotta say, Lordy, oh, if a penny make you giggle, and a nickel make a dime will make you hot, make $1 will make you holler at me, misbehave, when I get a little too frisky. It's a night good rain, you get a little dry. Give me tobacco when I get a little sickly. Give me heaven, before I die. Yeah, down the road, come a junko partner. But he was loaded as can be. Well, he was knocked down, loaded. Don't you know he wobbled all over the street? Little tune by our guitarist, Mr. Paul Mitchell Brown. This is called Eavesdrop. I haven't introduced her yet, but she's the greatest. Cazzbo on the Sousaphone. One more time for Cazzbo. And in the tradition of New Orleans brass band, they take old soul tunes and pop tunes and turn them into New Orleans brass band tunes. This is one you might know from one of the Kings of Soul. Bill Withers. This is called Use Me. This next one's a little tune by our guitar man, Mr. Paul Mitchell Brown. He wrote some great tunes. This one's called What Could Have Been.
Well, there's a part of my life, a time I'll always regret. Just a year or two, it hasn't happened yet. It's a moment spent wondering the things I should have seen. Looking forward to what could it be. Maybe long dead and buried comes back in a flash. My younger days, when my hopes and dreams were dashed. It's a moment spent wondering the things I should have seen. Looking forward to what could it be. Predictions, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right here, right now, it's all that remains. Looking forward, what could it be?
Now, folks, if you want to come and see us again, we're playing, is it next Sunday? Next Sunday we're playing at Miss Seeley's in Asheville. Anyone here from the Inner West? Any Westies here? Yeah, Roscoe, I can see you. How are you, mate? Anyone else? Oh, yeah. Good. Oh, lots of people here in the Inner West. Come down, it's like, you got to come down for a bit of sunshine, a bit of beach. So we're there from, what time are we playing? In the evening, right? 7 o'clock at Miss Seeley's next Sunday. Miss Seeley's is a great venue in Asheville if you haven't been there yet. Very cool venue. This one is from the Olympia Brass Band. This is It Ain't My Fault. Feel free to sing along. That's you guys. Oh. So they can hear you in New Zealand. Come on. Sunday groove. No, folks, it's we that should be applauding you. Thank you for singing along with us. This is another tune by Paul Mitchell Brown. This one's called Cradle. I think folks, Cradle. Rhys Moore there on the trombone. Karl Laskowski. Oh no, it was Campbell on the trumpet. This next tune is a little tune that I wrote way back when there were a few buddies of mine. You might see them walking around. Actually, they're playing out there today somewhere. Shane, Jern, Phyllis, Rod. He's here today somewhere too. A little tune of ours called Let Me Be. You might hear this a couple of times today, possibly. So sincere, yes, my mind rages on me. Yeah. Well, I can't come around no more. That just breeds contempt. Your judgment fits the grind. No, I'm not exempt. I'm sure you think I'm running. I need your energy. You just smell the same. Who's gonna pay? Things again to me. Can't you see it's so wrong? Can't you let me be? I just want to be remembered. You don't get my drift. The voice is so clear. Maybe a compromise. You won't be happy. Well, I think it comes down to love. Something you're not showing. Your judgment day. Something fear feels again to me. Can you say it's so wrong? Can't you let me be? I just want to be remembered. Let me be. Just cause naturally you make my mind. Like no one is art. Let me be. Fulfill my dream, fulfill I will. Cause I know I got a heart, soul, that's all I really need. Far from a microphone, just deep down on my being. But you know what I mean, I just disagree with your attitude and point of view of how I should be. You see, I've had my share of bad times. Everything I touched is sour like wine. Can't blame so much, I think my name was alcohol. Never hear you dead to break my fall. It's only me when sensing. No, not you, yeah, artificial friendship. I still got your thoughts going through my head. The same lie, I was always being bad. You're never gonna make it true, you won't make it back. He's gonna make it pay. I told you that. You're never gonna make it true, you won't make it back. He's gonna make it pay. I told you that. There was a time that I believed you. I kind of thought to be wrong, but this is to me. Can you see it's so wrong? Can't you let me be? I just want to be remembered. This is to me. Can't you see it's so wrong? Can't you let me be? I just want to be remembered. It's so good to me. Can't you say it's so wrong? Can't you let me be? I just want to be remembered. What is that rabble down there, folks? Have you guys had fun? Give it up for Paul Mitchell-Brown on the guitar. Cazzbo on the sousaphone. Isn't she great? We love you, Cazzbo. Rob Campbell on the trumpet. Karl Laskowski on the tenor saxophone. Boy wonder, Rhys Moore on the trombone. Yours truly, Dan Barnett. Thanks so much, folks. I would dedicated the whole gig today to our dear friend Chris O'Day, and he would have loved it, loved to be here. He would have loved all the. I know he loved it here. He played here many times, so we're thinking of him to play. Here they come, folks. I think you're going to need to get up out of your seats because I think we might have to join them. Come on, cats. We can't hear you. Come on. Come on, come on. I know who that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Street Parade! Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be your every number. When the sun begins to shine, when the sun begins to shine, how I want to be in that number. Yeah, 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 when the sun begins to shine. You wanted an encore, right? You sure? Huh.
a girl down in Tokyo. Promised her mama never love her no more. I got her down in Manio. Promise she's gonna put on a show. Sing it out now! Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza. Just the trumpets, come on, trumpets, give it to us, come on. Campbell down in Tokyo. Promised her mama never love her no more. And I got a girl in Sydney town. She looks pretty funny, she's a bit of a clown. Oh!